Good morning, everybody. We are out here in the Ortega area at the Fulton residence. We're going to be doing a hardscape project. Homeowners have an existing patio that they're not real pleased with. Older home, older neighborhood. The patio looks a little bit tired. We're going to be doing that in fresh new pavers. And then around the side where they have a utility area, we're going to be doing a small pad for keeping the mud down and also for trash cans and whatnot. They're expecting a baby, and one of the ideas behind the design here is the fact that presently there is no landing. So I was concerned that with a youngster that they would go off out the door and fall on the steps. If you look at these, there's 3 different heights. So this is like 8 inches, this is a 7-inch step, and then clearly this is only like a 4-inch step. So our goal is going to get the 3 stairs to be on the same height, which is technically by codes what you're supposed to do. Why would you tear out a brick patio when you got a brick home and it's old brick? If you look real closely, a lot of the areas in this patio are pretty badly grouted. The original patio was probably the smaller dark area, and someone at a later date added this different colored area. One of the suggestions I made to the Fultons is when the first meeting was that they do gutters, because I felt that if we could help mitigate some of the water that was coming down in this valley and sitting here in the shady area, that it would help with the moss and the mildew. The pavers themselves will eventually, if not cared for, probably get a little bit of moss and mildew, but it won't be anywhere to the extent that you're seeing on this older patio right now. And as you can see, they actually listened to me. They had all new gutters put in here, so it's addressed the issue such that it should definitely help the situation. Basically, the patio is going to follow a similar footprint to what's existing. We're going to expand just a little bit. Logistically, it's a little tight. We can't get a bobcat in here because of the gates. They have columns and whatnot, so we're going to be using a jackhammer for part of the day today, and then we're going to be using our smaller, what we call our mobcats, a stand-on bulldozer or dingo for the next couple days. I know the Fultons like to entertain a little bit. I believe he does a little bit of microbrewing. I know that's kind of a thing where they have gatherings out here. We had discussed doing a small kitchen area, and he's got that on the back burner. We may be doing that at a future date for him. If you have any questions about hardscape in your own yard, just keep in mind that we've encountered pretty much anything that you could ever throw at us, and that we can probably tackle it and do it well for you. My job is kind of done here as far as the hardscape goes. This project turned out very nice. It's a beautiful update. We incorporated a nice landing off of the stairwell. The project's not completely done yet. As we go forward, we're probably going to be adding some plantings around the patio to give it that kind of icing on the cake. And we may address the kitchen area that they had mentioned at the start of this. Not all projects have to get done in the first step, so this is going to be probably a phased-in project, and going forward I think it will only get better and better. Fultons have already started by adding a very nice shed with an attached little porch on it for storage out here, and then as the rest of the backyard comes together, I think it's going to become a really nice entertaining space. I thought the flamingos might make an appearance. They seem to know where all the cool pads are to hang out at. They are checking this one out. I'm sure they'll be back when we put the icing on the cake, but for right now they are celebrating the holidays, and we're all having a great time out here. We'll see ya.